Hello, everyone. We're waiting on Grandpa. Grandpa's here. Grandpa needs to help the children. So I'm here, but I have to kind of watch children for a minute until Grandpa's here because I have two of them that are diamond painting. And you know how that goes. You know how that goes. And I don't know how we got a rhinestone in here, but we got to close the door, please. But we got a rhinestone in here. Somebody had a spill. Hello, Sherry and Michelle and Dawn. Hello, hello. All right, let me monitor here real quick and see where Grandpa's at, what he's doing. Where's the Grandpa?
Are you live right now? Okay, fine.
Okay, there's another foot. There's more rhinestones on the floor. She spilled them, so she's picking up rhinestones off the floor. All right, you're on tap now. You're on schedule now. It's all up to you. All right. Grandpa is there. Woo! Grandpa's turn. Grandpa's turn. Hello, Brenda. And hello, Kathy. Hello, hello, hello. I feel like I don't know. Well, anyhow, it is what it is. I got to find this pattern. I don't even have my pattern up. You know, it's Friday. It's Friday. I've never been so happy for it to be Friday. I mean, since I retired from school. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. What in the world is this? Hang on. I was looking at something. No, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted. I was looking for Christmas in July yarn. Like, you know, hand dyers will do like a set for Christmas in July. Like the Christmas advents. I was looking for some. I couldn't find them. I couldn't find them. I would like to get a set to open for Christmas in July. You know what I mean? If you guys hear of anybody or see anybody out there, let me know. Let me know. Okay, let me know. Let me know. Okay, I gotta find my pillow pattern. Where's my pillow pattern? Gotta finish this pillow. And then we're gonna start the eyeglass case. Oh, and I haven't even told you guys. The eyeglass case we're gonna do. I think, well, first of all, I need scissors. Am I done with the white? I need scissors so I can get rid of one of these. I think I'm done with white. Okay, remember, here's my one pillow. And then I got this much of the next one. But I think I'm done with white. And I think I'm ready to go on to all blue. I believe. I think I can get rid of white. I got scissors in this drawer. I just need to move my table. For one moment, I have scissors. I'm not prepared, as you can tell. Well, I am prepared, but I'm not prepared. Kind of prepared. Semi-prepared. How's that? I'm semi-prepared. Yeah. I haven't looked forward to a Friday like this in such a long time. 3 days this week. 3 days this week. That's a lot with these children. And today they've been on everybody's last nerve. I will say they got on Grandpa's nerves. Mm-hmm. So he got upset and he was like, fine, we are going to start cleaning. Which was cool. And we had him like, we have some wood spray. You spray on the doors, you know, wood cleaner, like hydrating, you know. We had them doing that. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. They were all cleaning doors, scrubbing doors, washing doors. Yeah. Okay. After this round, I can cut color B. It's color B. Color B's got to be the white, correct? Yeah. Color B is the white. Make sure to catch color B, chain 3 in your stitches. Oh, yes, the chain 3 in my stitches. I have to catch the chain 3 in my stitches. Sorry. I'm just...
don't know where I'm at. Where am I? 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 My brain's not working. Right? Make them work. Make them work. Keep them out of trouble. Put one in one room, cleaning off a door. Put one in the other room, cleaning a door. Okay, round 6. What are my color numbers? My color letters? Which one's A? Which one's B? Which one's C? A is yellow. What was B and what was C? I don't even remember. Okay, what did we do? Double crochet 6. Okay, we did round 6. Let me count rounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I did round 6. Cut color B. And color B is the white. Make sure to catch color B, chain 3 in your stitches. If you don't, there will be a gap. Okay, so we're cutting color. We're cutting the white. I know we're cutting the white, right? If we're not, then I got to go reattach it. And that will, that'll be okay, but that'll stink. Anyhow, I have a headache. I have a headache. And where is... Oh, I wasn't supposed to really finish that off because that was my stitch. You guys, this is going to be a hot mess Mindy video. Okay, we can't finish this off. We're just supposed to cut it because I need the stitch. I need the stitch that it's in because I need to pick up the green. Okay, we're going to pick up our green here. Am I right? Am I right? Am I right? I think so. Okay, we have green. It's still attached. So we're picking up the green. It is. I feel like it's the Twilight Zone, and it's what's some of those movies that are just like the same thing over and over every day, and it's just like, ay, 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 when's it end, right? When's it end? Okay. Okay. I think, okay, I've got color C, which is the green, and I'm going to chain 2. And chain 2. Okay. And then I repeat this. I can't double crochet in the next 3 stitches. I ain't got 3 stitches. Why am I here? And here, Groundhog Day. There you go. Yeah, it's kind of like Old English, but it's not Old English. It's like some revitalized stuff in a spray bottle type thing. Why are we not in the right spot? Double crochet in the next 3 stitches. I can't. There's no 3 stitches to double crochet in 2. What if I just chain 6 and skip the petal? Let's do that. Let's just chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Skip the petal. Skip the petal. And then double crochet in the next 3 stitches, which are these guys. But I have 4 stitches. Okay. We're just going to make this work. 1, 2, and 3. Is this right? It's been such a long time since okay, look, now I got this great big thing like this. Was that what I'm supposed to have? This great big chain up here? You guys, let me look ahead for a moment. Let me look ahead. Oh, yeah, that goes behind. That's going to go behind here. I'm remembering. Okay, let me just try this and see if it works. Let me try it, see if it works. Okay, then we chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Skip the petal. double crochet in the next 3. Okay, this one, okay, I get it. That one had a stitch in it. Okay, so we only have 3 of the green ones over here that don't have a stitch in them. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Oh, yeah. You guys, I'll make it. It's not that many hours yet, right? No telling what's going to happen out there with that set of keychains because Grandpa is in charge of putting the drills back in the bags for them because I have to save the drills, because it's a set of 6 keychains. So he's got to put them back in. He's like, then what? How do I do that? And I'm like, oh, Lord, this could be a disaster. It could be a disaster. Well, we have clean doors now. Our bedroom closet doors are all cleaned. The hallway doors are cleaned. The banister's cleaned. Yeah, the door to the office is clean. And little miss. Ooh, she has been rude and sassy. So she has really been on both of our nerves. She's the first one who got work detail today. And she got set on dusting. So I have like furniture wipes, Hi, Tammy. I have furniture wipes. And I got my furniture wipes out and I started with the coffee table. So here's the deal. When we want her to clean and dust, that's more work for me because, I have to move things and then I have to put things back. But, it is what it is. So, yeah. So everything came off the coffee table, the top of it and underneath, and she cleaned, and then she cleaned off the tops of all the other like tables. But, I'm having to go right behind her. I'm having to move things. I'm having to put things back, And then Dale got her into the bedroom because she just wouldn't stop. She's just like, I don't know what's gotten into her. She's just being rude and just, I don't know. So he got her in the bedroom, cleaning out the dressers. Oh, boy. So, all right. Well, I made that work somehow. So let's see what we're supposed to do next. For the next round, make sure to catch color C, chain 6. Yeah, my chain 6s I just made. Make sure you catch those when you crochet into the 6 stitches. Okay, we're going to go into the petals now. I know we are, but we have to get, okay, so we got our petal. See the petal? There's the petal. And here's the chain 6 we just made. We're going to do stitches in here, but we got to catch this at the same time. So it's all connected, right? Got it? Okay. And I don't know why we're at such a weird place on our thing here. I'm doing it backwards. That's all I got. Because it says double crochet in the next 3, but I should be here where I've got 3 stitches, but I'm not. I'm over here at the petal. I don't know why that is the case, but I'm just going to do the petal because that's where I'm at. I'm just going to do it backwards. Triple increase in the back. What? Triple increase in the back loop. Oh. Okay. So I'm going to go to my first one here, right here. I'm going in the back loop, doing a triple crochet, and an increase means we're doing 2. So we're in the back. I'm not even in a loop. I'm in like the tail. I caught the tail of the yarn. My white tail that was left from, yeah, that's what I had. I had the tail. I don't want that. Okay, hang on. Tail out of the way. Oh, goodness. Goodness gracious. Okay, let's try that again. Let's catch the correct stitch now. Okay, there's my stitch right there. Okay, Now I do a triple crochet and another triple crochet in that stitch. Okay, 2 triple crochets in the first stitch of the petal. I got it, Tammy. I just I didn't have any trouble doing it with the last piece, but if you missed it, I'm a little my brain's a little warped today. Okay, we did our increase, then double crochet in the back loop for the next 4 stitches. Double crochet in the next 4, back loop, catch the chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we do an increase, a triple increase in the last stitch of the petal. So we do 2 triples in the last stitch of the petal, because the petal is 6 stitches, I believe. If it's not, it's not. It's okay. All right. Then we're going to double crochet in the next 3 stitches. And I do have 3 stitches there, the 3 green ones. Okay, double crochet in the 3 greens. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so that is our pattern. So we do triple crochet increases, 4 double crochet, 2 triple crochet for the increase in our petal. Okay, here we go. So first stitch, we do 2 triples. This yarn is squeaking. It's very weird. It's squeaky. I don't know why. I was thinking this was going to be a breeze. We're just going to breeze through this, finish up this little pillow, and then start the glasses holder. Oh, by the way, we got cat. Just so you know, we got cat. Okay? So I have a cat pattern. What's a Canadian store? Sherry what? Sherry what store? Sherry what? Your brain's always warped. What are you talking about, Sherry? What Canadian store? I do have a countdown yarn coming from a hand dyer, which I think is going to be, I don't know when I'm getting it exactly. But sometime spring. May, maybe? I don't know for sure. I don't know. But I really wanted something for like mid-year, like, July. And I know there's a lot of Christmas in July countdowns. Thank you, Dawn. Oh, well, I can tell you right now, one of the diamond painters has left the table. Guaranteed, because I can hear 2 voices downstairs carrying on, which means probably the boy child has left the table and he's downstairs messing around with his brother. That's my guess. Sherry, did you order from Canada? I don't know. I don't know. What did Sherry do? What's Sherry doing? Sherry! What are we talking about? You know what? I did find a hand dyer, I think has several like countdown. Maybe they were all for Christmas though. They were Canadian too. It's Polka Dot Creek. And they had several different options of countdown type yarn things. But I don't know if they had anything that was like Christmas in July. Here comes Dad. Here comes Dale. maybe not. Oh, he's probably getting tape to tape the bags back up. That's probably what he's doing. Now, if it would have been me out there, I would not have let boy child be released until his the snowman keychain was done. I'd be like, nope, you can't go till it's done. Because we worked on this for a couple days and I want it done and out of here. You know? And he's the one that's been bugging me. He must have asked me 4 times today, this morning, about diamond painting. And I'm like, he's the only one that diamond painted yesterday. He's the only one. Him and I sat at the kitchen table. I crocheted. He worked on the little keychain. Oh, I know, because the little miss, she went, oh, this was when I know what happened. Oh, wait until you hear this story. Okay, you did see Polka Dot Creek. They do have a Christmas in July one, right? Or is it just Christmas ones? Yeah, I'm looking for a countdown one for July. And they might have one. I don't remember. I know they have one, and I saw somebody last year, My Pink Bathtub. That's a channel name. There's a lady, that's the name of her channel, My Pink Bathtub. And she got the Christmas countdown advent from Polka Dot Creek, and it's all different dyers. So every little mini skein you got was dyed from a different dyer. I thought that was very interesting. You have to sample lots of dyers. I don't know how expensive it will be coming from Canada. I don't know, and I don't know about shipping. I'd have to check it out. But if they have a Christmas in July one, I'd be interested if it's not too expensive. Like you said, if it's not too expensive, right? Yeah, I thought that was interesting, though. And every time the lady would open up her yarn, she'd be like, so this is from such and such a dyer, you know? And she got to learn a lot of Canadian dyers. Now, she was from Canada, My Pink Bathtub. She lives in Canada. But I don't know. There's a lot of cool hand dyers out there that are from other countries. There's quite a few. And right now, believe it or not, right now is the time all these hand dyers are coming out with their advent calendars for next year. Because they do their pre-orders now. They do them really early in the year, you know, really early in the year. And gives them all that time to get them all dyed up and everything, right? Ruby and Roses just opened up hers. And I don't think I want to do Ruby and Roses. I don't know why. I just don't think I want to do hers. Because I get Ruby and Roses yarn. So I think I wanted to try somebody different. That's what my thought process was. I believe. That was my thought process. Try some new places. The one I have coming is from Cornbread and Honey. Never ever heard of Cornbread and Honey until they popped up and their advent came up. And I was like, oh. And they had a color palette. All they had was a picture of a color palette. And I was like, okay, I like those colors. It's beachy. It's a beachy theme. And I'm like, oh, they were very pretty colors. So I was like, yeah, let me try it. Let me try it. Oh, Mary Maxim. The one in, okay, Mary Maxim is in Wisconsin, isn't it? Or you're talking about the one in there's one in Canada too? Why won't he go shopping for you, Tammy? Tammy. I believe Mary Maxim is also like their main hub is in, I think it's Wisconsin. I don't know. Okay. Yesterday. Okay, yesterday we had the 3 grandkids, and then we had Jackson. Jackson got here a little bit after noon. Okay, a little bit after noon, and so we had 4 kids. We had lunch, which was interesting. Okay, gotcha, Tammy. Dale had picked up stuff for salads. All right. Well, Jackson, I already knew, wasn't going to eat a salad. And so I was asking Jackson what he would like. I had a couple ideas. Peanut butter and jelly? No. I said, how about cheese quesadilla? Yeah. And then all of a sudden, little miss, she wants a cheese quesadilla. So I'm making cheese quesadillas. The boys, they all wanted the salad. So then Dale's making salads for all of them. And so we got lunch finished. Lunch was finished. And then Dale needed to go get straw for the chicken coops. And he's like, all right, who's going with me to get straw? And like, nobody wanted to go. And I'm like, no, somebody's going with you. So little miss decided that she would go get straw with Grandpa. And I'm like, okay, so I'm keeping all the boys. Oh, okay. Let me get started on this next round real quick. And I don't know, I'm still in the wrong place. So I have to figure this out because this isn't going to work. Double crochet increase, double crochet in the next 10. Where is the increase really supposed to be? Double crochet increase, double crochet in the next 10. Where's our increase supposed to be? I don't know why it's in a different spot. Why it's not where it's supposed to be. Let's see. The increase is before the triple crochet. Okay, so let's double crochet 10. Let's double crochet 10. See if that puts us in the right spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I'm going to do my double crochet increase there. I'm going to do it in the last one there. Okay. Because that would count as one. My first chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. I'm good. Okay. I'm good. So I ended up with all 3 boys. All right. Jackson wanted to draw. Easy. Love it. I got out some paper, got out some colored pencils. He wanted to draw. Great. He sits and draws. Okay. That's when the twin, he wanted to diamond paint. So I'm like, okay, so he's diamond painting. Cool. Great. The oldest one, he was the biggest pain because he didn't want to do anything. He just wanted to wander around and get into stuff. And I'm like, sit down. Just go sit down somewhere and do something. Find something to do. You know, you don't want to color. You don't want to draw. He drew for a minute. Yeah, a minute. He had a piece of paper and drawing. And the boys wanted to listen to songs. They kept asking Alexa to play songs. A lot of Disney songs. Okay, cool. We did that for quite a while Grandpa was gone. But the oldest one, I'm like, boy. There's always one. There's always one. You can get a couple kids to do something, and then there's always one that just wants to push your last button. That was him at the time, you know? So anyhow, see, did I do 10? I think so, probably. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait, did I count wrong there? Hang on. There's my double. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, this is my double right here. Okay. It's kind of hard. It's kind of easy to tell. I just do stitches until I get to the first triple. There you go. Okay. So he finally got back. Yesterday, they were at least able to go outside a little bit more than today because today has been rainy. It's not raining now, but it's all wet outside. They could probably go outside and play now, but I've been keeping them in for a while because it was just so wet out there, you know? But it's just like when they go outside, it's like a revolving door. It's just like this revolving door on the house, you know? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hang on. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 10 and then 2. Okay. Can you hear him? Can you hear him downstairs? Oh, I can hear him. I don't know. But that's how we end up diamond painting for a little while. Sorry, I'm counting. And then there's the cat situation. Oh, the cat situation. Kids go in, cats go out. Cats are in and out. Kids are in and out. It's like nonstop. In, out, in. Just, and then the cats really, when the kids get all wound up and get loud, the cats are like, they don't want to be around them. If the kids are outside, the cats want to be in. If the kids are inside, the cats just want to hide somewhere. Because they're so loud. Oh my goodness. It's crazy. It's crazy, right? But there's that. Hi, Sue. Sue's here. Sue is here. So today, yesterday, I had to take Jackson to an appointment he had. I just had to drop him off. I just had to get him there and drop him off, and they were going to pick him up. So we loaded up everybody in the truck because my car, I can't use my car for much right now because it's loaded down with some stuff for the retreat. And I'm not taking that stuff out of my car right now. It's going to just sit in there for about 6 weeks because I'm not taking it all out. Anyhow, so I have no back seats in my car currently that I can use, right? Hang on. Was that my 10? Am I at 10? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Where's my double? There's my double. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, this is my double right here. I thought so because I came up to the triple, so I knew I had to be. So yeah, we loaded up everybody in the truck. Oh, that was when Little Miss got really snarky. Oh. It was like when we talked about everybody loading up and getting ready to go, and we we're going to do all this, and one of the kids asked if I was going or something, because normally he takes them home, and he just takes them home, and I don't go. And one of the kids said, "Are you going?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm going." She looked right at me. She said, "I don't want you to go." I was like, "Excuse me. Excuse me. Are you seriously? Are you serious right now?" Oh, I was not happy at all. That was one of the things. I'm like, oh, no. So yeah. And then we had to go to Meyer. We dropped Jackson off at his appointment and went to Meyer. She was just snarky there too. I'm like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So after this morning still. So after the cleaning and all that, things have settled down. We're diamond painting. Everybody's kind of chill and quiet and, okay. All right. Okay, now since I'm in the wrong spot again, I think this is the last round. We just need to increase. And I don't really think it matters where we increase. I don't think it matters where we increase as long as we're increasing every 7 stitches. Okay, so I'm just going to chain 2 and do an increase in my next one. Hi. What's up? Yes, sir. What? What did you do?
Not me.
What happened? What? They're all
Use
over?
them as a salt shaker. Come on.
Oh, she's got them everywhere?
Not anymore.
Oh.
Where's the tape?
Tape's in the drawer out there.
Clear?
Yeah, just regular clear Scotch tape to tape it back up.
So the other ones have a...
Did Emerson finish his?
Yes.
Oh, he did finish it?
What are you going to do with them?
They can have them. They get the little keychain things on them.
You can have them.
Yeah. If they want them. Right, Sherry? Oh, so bad too. So bad. I'm just like, whoa. Wow. Got on Dale's nerves this morning. Oh, he was not happy. Oh, not happy. When he's not happy, then it's, Ooh. He's not happy. He had to put all the little rhinestones back in the bag. Did who say why you're taking so long? What? No, Sue. No. I don't want to hear it. Well, so they had last Friday off too. So the Friday before the week of spring break, they had off. So the other grandma had them on Friday. And then she had them Monday. And she had them Wednesday. So apparently, out of the 6 days, this time we split it half and half. In the summertime, she had them more than we did. We had them 2 days. She had them 3. I've told Dale, I'm like, I think Mom should take a vacation on spring break, or at least 1 week during the summer. Why wouldn't you do that? When your kids are out of school, why wouldn't you take vacation so you can go someplace with them, right? I mean, that's what I would do. And then their dad should have them for a week in the summer. I mean, come on. Right? I mean, I would plan this out better. I would definitely plan this out better. Take a vacation with your kids. That's 1 week. You don't have to worry about daycare. Make dad take them 1 week. And no excuses from dad. None. Don't take any excuses from him like, well, I don't have anybody to watch them that long. No. You get a week in the summertime. That's it. Period. You're taking them. I'm not all that nice. I'd be more bold, more, this is the way it's going to be, Yeah. Anyhow. Yep, that costs money, Sue. Yep, that costs money. We've discussed that. That costs money. Nobody wants to pay for that. Nobody wants to pay for that stuff. Mom doesn't have the money for it. That's why we end up watching them. She didn't have the money for it. So, we might actually be able to put this pillow together here. I know, Dawn. Come on. Right? Woo. They're going outside. They're going outside. Can you hear them? They're gathering. They're gathering. They're dressing. They're going outside. Goodbye. The sun has come out. It's dried up a little bit out there. We're heading out. Heading out. Goodbye. Goodbye. Go outside. Oh, without a coat even. Okay, it's not that warm. Okay. I'm not saying anything. Oh boy. Well, they've each finished a keychain apparently. Yippee yay. Yippee yay. Okay. I was sitting out there watching a video while I was trying to crochet while they were diamond painting. But I'm in charge of the drills, so they don't go all over the place because they can't handle that part of it, So I'm trying to crochet, and I'd get a few stitches, and somebody'd be like, "I'm done. Need the next color." And I'm like, "Of course." Right? The first day they were here on Monday, they were outside almost all day. It was nice. Dale was outside. He was cutting down some dead trees that had fallen down. They were stacking wood. They were doing all kinds of stuff, Is there another round after this? No, I've only got 3 rounds on that one. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Maybe there was supposed to be another round? I don't know. 10 rounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now there's supposed to be 10 rounds, and Miss Mindy only did 9 rounds on the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I only did 9 rounds on that one. Well, do we go and make another round or just go with what we got? Do we just go with what we have? I don't know. So maybe we go with what we have because I don't really feel like adding another round to it. What do you think? I'd like to be done with this project. Oh, Kitty coming in now. I hear Dale. Come on, Smoke. Yeah, but like when the weather's crappy and they can't be outside. And then the other day it was cold. It was cold and just kind of icky, and they didn't want to be out that long. So the other day it was in and out for sure. Today it's been more in because it was so rainy. Dog's out. Oh, here's a funny story. Yesterday. Oh, first of all, Monday. Let's go back to Monday. Monday, there was a fire in the fire pit, burning up boxes. Okay. So what Dale does is he gets his tractor out, and it has a little trailer on the back, and he loads up all the boxes, anything that's going to be burned, takes it out to the fire pit, burns it up, right? Well, after they did all that, had their fire, blah, 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 apparently Little Miss went out there and picked up a stick that was hot from the fire. So she came in that day crying because she burnt her hand. Well, you know, I'm looking at her hand and I'm like, I don't even see a mark. I'm not saying it didn't hurt. I'm not saying it wasn't hot. I'm not saying that. But it wasn't bad enough that it didn't welt up. It didn't, you know, I'm like, it'll be fine. I know it hurts right now, but it'll be fine. It'll stop. You're fine. It'll be okay. Right? So she cried about that for a while. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then yesterday, sometimes, Sue, sometimes, not all the time. Sometimes they get on his nerve. Today. Yeah. Anyhow, yesterday they had the tractor and the trailer out and they were riding around and the twins were in the trailer. It's just a little trailer. It's just like a little tiny little metal utility trailer, but they can both fit in it. I think he's had all 3 kids in it actually, but they were just kind of riding around. I don't know what they were doing. Maybe they went out to the fire pit. I don't know what they were doing, but they were in the trailer. And Dale took a turn and it flipped over. It flipped over. He said they were leaning on one side, and when he turned, the whole thing flipped over, dumped the kids out, kind of dragged them a little bit. And I'm like, oh boy. So they come in and they have to get cleaned up because they got some scrapes and some wounds. I was like, this is not on me. This is not on me. This is on Grandpa. So there was that. Come to Grandpa's house. You get injured. Oh boy. I said, so how's that go when you take them home? You tell Mom, well, yep, I dumped them out of the trailer today. Got a few scrapes and wounds. Oh boy. Okay. All right. You know what? We're calling it there because I don't feel like adding another round to both of these. What do you think? I think we're good. I think we can put this pillow together. I thought I'd get a lot further than this, but nope. It is what it is. We are where we are at. Yeah, there was a whole nother round. Oh, wow. We'll just have us a little smaller pillow than she does. Right? Little smaller pillow. I'm going back to see if there's anything else she has to say. I mean, I'm just going to probably slip stitch these together. Oh, after round 10, you can fasten off or add more rounds to make it bigger. Every new round will have 1 more double crochet after the increase. Oh, I see. Yes, I got you. So the next round would be, this round was increase 7 double crochets, increase 7. Next round would be increase 8, increase 8. And you can keep going like that as far as you want. Oh, then the solid back panel, which we did not do a solid back panel. We did the same panel on the front. Now, place your panels back to back. With the right side, oh, she's going to sew them together, whip stitch them together. Do we want to whip stitch this together or do we want to slip stitch it together? I actually like slip stitching it together. I've been getting into slip stitching together because it's pretty easy. I mean, like here we are, right? Here we are. And we just start here. I'll show you. I got yarn here for the next project too. See, it's right there. Anyhow, you just go through the back of that stitch and the back of that stitch. It's just kind of easier than grabbing yarn and cutting a strand of yarn and getting a needle. And then if your yarn's too short, you got to start again. And I like slip stitching. Plus, it also gives it kind of an interesting little look. in between the two panels, right? I'll show you what it looks like here in just a second. I've been doing a lot of slip stitch joins. Like I made Easter eggs and I did this slip stitch join. I just go through the back loops. You could go through both loops, I suppose, if you wanted to, which would be a little easier if you went through both loops. But this makes kind of a cute little, I'll show you just one moment. But if you went through both loops, it looks just a little different, but it just kind of looks like this. Kind of cute, huh? Just get a little edge on it here. And it's easy. It's easy to do. Okay, so we're going to keep working. We're just going to keep working here. Wow, a bunch of people hopped on. We got 14 people here now. There was like 9 a second ago when I looked. Who else hanging out here? People are hanging out. They're not talking, but they're here. My headache will not seem to go away. It's one of those headaches. It's just behind my right eye. It's just right behind my right eye. I have taken Excedrin migraine twice today. Twice. And it's just not going away. It's probably the weather with the rain and all that junk. That's probably. I like that we're not going to have to make a case to put this in. The stitches are tight enough. I'm not going to have to worry about fiber fill coming out the holes. The stitches are pretty tight to each other. So we can just fill her up with fiber fill. Fill her up and go. Man, I've been going through some fiber fill too. I had to buy some more the other day. Tried to get it when I went to Joann's. If you watched my yarn video, was that yesterday? I think my yarn video was yesterday. See, I'm having about one a week now, yarn videos, right? Whoever would have thought I would have that many yarn videos? One a week? Anyhow, I'm crocheting a lot, that's for sure. I have a whole like crate full of, where do I want to put that stitch? Right there. A whole crate full of stuff I have made recently that's going to be for the craft shows. It's getting full. Couple of this, couple of that, 3 of these, 3 of those, you know, that kind of thing. All springy kind of stuff. This pillow will go in there, the star pillow, things like that. So, what was I talking about my yarn video for? Oh, when I went to Joann's, I was hoping to maybe get some fiber fill on a good deal, but they had none. They had none. And one of the ladies there said, yeah, we get it in. It keeps coming in, but as soon as it's here, it's gone. It's one of those things that sells right out. But my Joann's did have a lot of stuff when I was there. As far as yarn goes, they had all kinds of big twist that day. All kinds of just their regular value big twist yarn. They had a lot. And their anti-pilling big twist, they had quite a bit. They had quite a bit of their Posh big twist. So, look, I scared 2 people off. I talked about having 14 people here, and I scared them off. They left. I scared them off. They left us. So, and they keep saying, I keep hearing all of these advertisements, new stuff every day as we're clearing out the warehouses. And my store, the one that's closest to me, still has boxes and boxes of yarn up above the yarn shelves. I don't know when they take that down. That's been there, I mean, forever. They're still up there. Boxes and boxes of yarn. I'm sure it's the same stuff that's on the shelves, but, you know, it just goes to show you that they still have yarn coming in and they've still got yarn to get rid of. I think when it gets really low is when they've not had time to put stuff on the shelves. You know, it's there. They just haven't had time to stock much. And they still have advertisements when you walk in the door. If you would like to earn 30% more off your purchase, join our team. Join our team. You can come work here and you can get 30% off the, discounted prices. Okay. Well, Dale's like, there you go. Go get yourself a job. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good with that. I'm all good with that. Okay. See how easy this is? Well, because most yarn is not anti-pilling, Brenda. Most of it is not. This is not anti-pilling. Most of it just isn't. No, this one is. I lied. Sorry, I lied. This one is Basic Stitch anti-pilling. There's Basic Stitch that's not anti-pilling though too. But I don't know. I think that's why it's squeaking. Honestly, I think it's just made differently. Maybe it's got some little coating on it or something. Something's different about it, and it's making it squeak. It's got a little sheen to it. Most anti-pilling, I believe, does have just a little shine to it. Must be some, I don't know, treatment or something they do to it. But it's got a little shine, and it's making it squeaky. Making it squeaky. Look, we're about halfway, folks. About halfway. 40 minutes away. Stay away. Tammy, you know, when I went the last time, all I bought was Big Twist. All I bought. And, you know, I really was looking for yarns that I could use for my book blankets. I am behind. I am behind on my book blanket hexagons. I have 3 books I have to do a hexie for. That was an interesting thing today. When I was listening to a video while I'm diamond painting, or I'm crocheting out there, the kids are diamond painting, and I was listening to Knitting Natty, and she was talking about her hexie blanket. And the one kid, he was like, what's a hexie? I'm like, oh, okay. Well, do you know what a hexagon is? And he's like, no. The girl was like, I'm like, do you know what a hexagon is? And she goes, yeah, it's like I don't know how many sides it has for sure, but it's like a pentagon. And I'm like, yeah, well, you're on the right track. Pentagon has 5 sides. A hexagon has 6 sides. And then I have my little hexies there. You know, I've got about 5 or 6 little hexies I've made with some of my leftover hand-dyed yarns. So I went and I grabbed them and I brought them over to the table. And I said, look, count. This has 6 sides. I said, this is a hexagon shape. So she is making her blanket out of hexagons. And it's just easier. It's just like an abbreviation to call it a hexie instead of a hexagon. And he's like, oh, okay. And then I laid mine out on the table. I've only got like 6 or 7. Laid them out on the table. And I said, see, now when I lay these out and I would sew them together and put them all together, I could make a blanket with mine. That's my plan, to make a blanket with mine too. He just looked at him and he was like, well, you need more. I'm like, well, duh. Of course I need more. I'm barely started. I've barely gotten started. I've only got a few. I know I need tons of them to make a blanket. Little smart aleck, right? Well, you'd need more. Yeah. But anyhow, I finished a book last night, so that's another one. I've got 3 motifs, hexies I have to make. But yeah, that's what I went looking for, just Big Twist yarn, because Big Twist is one we won't be able to get anymore. And I was so happy to find more of their KC cotton. I picked up several white. I got several of their whites. They don't have a good pink. Like this is not, I picked up this one, but this is Lion Brand's 24/7 cotton. This is a 4-weight, where this is a 3-weight. This one's a little stiffer, little rougher. But as far as the size of the yarn goes, I don't really see, I mean, I'm going to be able to use both of those in a project together. There's not that much difference. As a matter of fact, the pink one looks a little thinner than the white one. And this is supposed to be a 4-weight, and this is a 3. Go figure. I can use those together. So I wanted a pretty pink cotton. I don't have a real pretty pink cotton, so I picked up that one, but everything else I got was just Big Twist or KC Cotton, which is also just exclusive to Joann's. Exclusive Joann's. And will no longer be available in the future. So that's all I got. It's their brand, their stuff. I mean, I figure anything else, you'll be able to get other places, you know? Other yarns aren't going away. Just going away from Joann's, that's all. All right, I'm going to have to go get me some polyfill. Yep, we're getting to the point where I'm going to need to stuff this baby. So I don't know. I have a feeling that when I am doing... okay, this appears to have many more stitches on the back. Yeah, I'm going to have to do some catching up here. Like, I'm going to have to do some... I don't know why they're different. They shouldn't be different counts. You know what I mean? But they are apparently different count. Let's see. I got a lot more stitches on the back than I do the front. I don't know why, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 23. I got a lot more on the back. Why? 3 rounds. 1, 2, 3 rounds. I don't know why there's so many more. I don't know. But let's do this. I had to do this on my other blanket too. I go in there and I go in there. I'm just using up 2 stitches. Okay, that didn't work. Come on. Go through the whole thing here. There we go. Come on. Sorry, I'm trying to do 2 stitches on the back to 1 on the front is what I'm working on here. It's starting to, okay. I should have done that a long time ago. Man, I don't want to take it out now. I could skip. Let's just skip instead of trying to, will we notice it if I skip them? No. We won't really notice if I skip stitches. Will we? Nope, and it's not bunching either, so I'm just skipping on the back. It's weird. So weird why they came out different like that. It's okay. I'll just keep skipping on the back. That's using 2 stitches at a time on the back to 1 on the front. It's working. That's what you can do when you don't have the same stitch count, but I don't know why. Oh, now look. I cannot do what I'm doing right now because I got no room to stuff. All right, hang on. I got to go get polyfill. Let's get polyfill and stuff this puppy. Hang on. One moment. Misty's inside. Misty likes to be inside. She has decided that she doesn't really care to be outside much. She would much rather be indoors. I find that very funny too because she is such a tree climber. She was the one that would just climb trees. Climb. I was going to say something about polyfill a minute ago. Like, some of the little amigurumi things I've been making, stuffing with the polyfill is, I think there's a true art to it. Like, how much is enough? How much is too much? You know, you don't want to stuff them too much because they get weird. But then if you don't stuff them enough, then it's a real art. It's something I'm still working on. Now, I'm never going to be like one of the big amigurumi makers where I make all kinds of animals and all that stuff. My amigurumi is going to be just simple, simple things. Not a lot of pieces, parts, no sewing, that kind of stuff. Simple things. Whoa, what is that? Oh, this is cool. I'll show you something in just a second. I'm like, something is stabbing me. What's stabbing me in this bag of polyfill? So yeah, it's a real art how you stuff things. Like that is not enough, but hang on, how fat do we want our pillow? I don't know. I don't know. See, it needs more over here. And then if you don't get things stuffed the right way, you'll get weird parts sticking out different places and stuff. You know what I mean? And when you start stuffing stuff with polyfill, it's amazing how much you can actually put in something. Like right there feels weird to me. Like, should there be more over there? I don't know. Let's see. I feel like I need a little more over here. And then we'll sew up a little bit more of this, or stitch up a little bit more of this, and see if I need to put some more. Then I'll show you what came in the bag. I'll show you what's in the bag in a minute. Oh, dang. What did I do? I took out a bunch here. Okay. I spread it apart too far and I took out stitches. Okay, that's fine. All right. Let's start the skipping process back here now. Yeah. And here's the funny thing. It's hard to sew things up or stitch things up when you get your stuffing inside. I find it much more difficult to actually sew or stitch or whatever when you got polyfill in here, right? Come on, we got to skip a few more apparently because I'm ending up still with many more on the back than on the front. Okay, let's see. Are we stuffed enough? I think we got enough stuffing. What do you think? Is something old, something new, right? I couldn't help every time I was like, something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue, but I don't have anything borrowed or blue. Oh. Yeah, I do not know why I don't have that painting in my stick. Probably because it was all black and I was like, I don't want a painting that's all black. But I'm glad I added it to my collection. You know what I'm saying? Added it to the collection. I'm trying to think of different, okay, last stitch right here. There we go. Now, yeah, we can play with it now. See, I think that's plenty of stuffing, right? I don't think it needs any more stuffing. I think that's, look, now, you guys will know this. Most other people won't know this. But do you see this little puckery right here? This little puckery end right here? That's where I was like skipping stitches and decreasing because one side had more stitches than the other. I don't know how that happened. I really don't know how that happened. Anyhow. So there's a little pucker on this side. What if can we shove more polyfill over that way and make it poof more or fill in more in the little poofy areas. Maybe a little bit. Nobody's going to pick that up and go, oh my God, look, point, 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 little ripple here. Ripple, ripple, ripple. I did not know it was a partial either. I did not know it was a partial. I'm glad it is, though, right? I'm glad that it is, because I wouldn't want to. Okay, there's the pillow. There she is, folks. One retro daisy pillow completed. Okay, let me show you what was stabbing me in my, you like it? Do you like it? Do you like it? I like it. It's cute. I just got to weave in my tail there, and we're done. It's cute. Easy to do, too, right? Very easy to do. This is what was stabbing me. The last bag of polyfill I got this. I'm like, what in the world? The original polyfill stuffing tool. It's a stuffing tool. Okay? So I'm like, what is this? Pray tell. What is this? So it is this. It is this little stick. And I like it. I use it all the time. So when you're done with a lot of these and you got your little tails when you're doing the amigurumi stuff, it turned out bigger than you thought. Yeah, it's cute though. I mean, it's super cute. It's super cute, right? I like it. So when you have your little tails left, when you're done sewing and whatnot, and you just take this and you just stuff your little tails in here like this, and you just stuff them into the piece with your little tool. This works great. See, it's kind of tapered at the end there. It works great. I love it. So I'm going to keep these when I keep getting them, just in case, you do it 3 rounds bigger. Yours will be pretty big. I mean, you could make them as large as you wanted. You could make them into like a floor pillow or whatnot. And here's the other thing. You can make this motif, the retro daisy. You can make the retro daisy motif and turn this into all kinds of things. I've seen it as bags, scarves, sweaters, entire sweaters made with the daisy. Yeah, that's what this is kind of like. It's like a chopstick, but it's tapered at this end. It's flat, so it's not pointy at that end, but it's perfect for going through your stitches and stuffing in the yarn ends. It's great. I love it. Hello, Emma. This is so cute. That's so cute. I love it. I'm trying to get you a good view. It's so cute. I just love it. It's adorable. Don't look at the tail. No tail. We got no tail. And there's my little puckers. See them? Boing, boing. Oh, puckers. It's okay. It's okay. I don't know why that was so off. Why one was off so many stitches. No idea. Okay. Anyhow. Okay. There's that. We only got 15 minutes, so let's do something a little bit different today. I don't want to start the next thing, but just so you know, let me show you. I'll show you. Oh, I saved it. It's a video. It is a YouTube video. Okay, watch later. It's in my watch laters. I have so many videos in my watch laters. It's crazy. Watch all these later. But, how come it's not in my watch later? I swear I put, because it's way back here. Okay. Oh, this is by Kate Crochet. This is what we're going to make. All right. That's what we're going to make. Now, I'm certain she's going to do some crocheted weird little nose there. I don't feel like doing that. I am probably going to get a little pom-pom and just like a little fuzzy pom-pom, you know what I mean? Like the little fuzzy balls. Like the ones that came with my little cat shooting gun that that Sean sent to me. Sean sent me this little gun and you shoot the little round little pom-poms at your cat and they chase them. Oh my gosh. Boy Child and I yesterday did that for I don't even know how long. So that's what we're going to make next. It is Kate Crochet. Okay, Kate Crochet, if you're interested. Kate Crochet. What else does she have? Let's check out Kate Crochet's channel. What else does she make? Oh, she's got a bandana for you or your dog, a bag, a little flower crochet headband. Can you see? There's the eyeglass thing. Oh, another headband. Oh, yeah, today I made a headband out of that tulip design. Remember the tulip flower design? I made a headband out of it. And so I was in the room earlier today and I grabbed the little headband out and I asked little Miss to come in and I wanted to try it on her head and see how it worked. So I put it on her head, and I tried it out. She always pretty much has a headband on her head. I put it on her head and I just wanted to see about size and how it fit and whatnot. And I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. And then she says, take that off me. Oh my goodness. Take that off. I'm like, wow. Wow. Go away. Go away. You are being so rude. Oh, that's all she's got. She doesn't have much on her channel. Huh. She only has 343 subscribers. Okay, I don't know. But the little glasses holders are so popular right now. Like everybody has one. I swear everybody has one. Okay, let's do something else real quick. Let's go to Polka Dot Creek Yarn. Let's go there real quick. They're a store. I did not know that they were a store. Polka Dot Creek hand dyed yarn. Oh, okay. Right, Dawn? She has gotten really bad. She's gotten really bad. Oh, okay. Christmas Advent pre-order. Christmas Advent countdown calendars. 24 speckled and tonals with 3 ornament patterns. That's $111 in US. That is not bad. They're only 10-gram minis. Most of the time you get 20-gram minis. So they're smaller minis, but you still get 100-gram skein. It's $111 US. This Charlie Brown Christmas is 24 fingering weight. This is one you'll get 24 different Canadian dyers and a project bag, all individually wrapped. Pre-orders starts April 1st. They haven't even started with their pre-orders yet. That one's $225 in US. Fingering weight. I wish any of them. Here we go. They do. They have a Christmas in July. There it is. Christmas in July. I did look at this earlier. And it's fingering weight. And that's why I stopped. I really didn't want fingering weight. But it is. Let's read the description. Okay, let's click on it. 24 20-gram minis, tonals and speckled, stitch stoppers, which I can't use, and a project bag for $243 with the project bag. Okay, now, if you want just the yarn, $243, take off the bag, and it goes down to $196. That's a Christmas in July one. You could add 3 skeins of mohair. You could add 4 skeins of Surrey alpaca. And let's see what else it says about it. Pre-orders start now. They'll be $10 off until April 30th. Fingering weight yarn in blues, aquas, pinks, and purples. Bye, Michelle. Blues, aquas, pinks, and purples. Those are my colors. I love the colors. They are knitting a wrap. See, that doesn't help me. The drawstring bag is sweater size. And they'll ship out the first week of June. I mean, it's tempting. And here, let me show you. Okay, here is, hang on. Here is the shawl. I wish this was a better picture. Okay, so here is the shawl. It's got mohair. They put mohair in the shawl. But see the blue and a cream. The cream is probably your base color, your full skein to pinks. So this is some of the colors. Certainly not all 24 colors, but some of them. Very pretty colors though. And I'm assuming that's going to be a little stitch stopper. There's another picture. And I'm assuming that's the bag. Hang on. And that's going to be the bag. Anyhow, it is pretty. I'm tempted. I am tempted. This one tempts me. And it's really the only one I have found that's a Christmas in July. That's coming for July, right? You'll get it in June for July. So, and then of course she has her Christmas advents as well. What is this guy? European, I gotta click on it. I can't see everything. European Christmas Market Mini Bouquet Advent. 24 10 grams. 100 gram skein to go with it. Ornament patterns. Pre-order opens April 1st. When does this one come, though? It's called the Christmas Market. One of a kind colorways. Sparkle, speckles, tonals. Yeah, this one is a Christmas one. Ships out the first week of November. She's got several Christmas advents. There's several Christmas advents. And I have ordered one Christmas advent. Okay, I'm curious. I have to look up something. What is the one that I ordered for mid-year sometime? Who's it from? It is from I can't think of her name. What is her name? What's the yarn company's name? Let me see. Let me go back to my. Oh, I got to call her. It's my lady from the retreat. She emailed me. I know I got to call her. We got to finish our plans. Finalize our plans. I have one spot open. One. I have filled a spot. I retained one spot. Filled one. I have one left. What is the name of her? Oh, dang it. Come on. Why is her name escaping me? I can see her face. I can hear her videos. I can. Little Wolf Knits. I got it. Never mind. Little Wolf Knits. I have ordered a countdown. Oh, wait. Hang on. From Little Wolf Knits. But I don't know when it comes. Oh, she has an October one? Oh, that was last October. Okay, this is what I'm getting right here. Island Girl. It's based on Moana. So look at the colors. She did this last year. Those are the colors it's based on. Those are my colors, right? Pinks and teals and yeah. So when does this come though? When does this arrive? And this I could get in DK. The sets will ship the beginning of. I do have a July. Never mind. I've got a July. This will be my Christmas in July. This will be my Christmas in July. I don't need another one. I'm all good. Okay. If I buy any more countdown boxes, they'll be Christmas ones. I know that I will get Bad Sheep Yarn. They will do a Christmas one again. I'm trying to fill my poofy places over there. The more I push the fiber fill over there, the more it fills the. I'm squishing it. Squishing it. What's fingering weight, Sherry? What is fingering weight? Look, I got rid of the poofs, I think. I did. I just moved the fiber fill. Move the fiber fill around. Beat it up. There we go. Which is fingering weight, Sherry? So Island Girl Countdown. That will be here for Christmas in July. Perfect. 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 Okay. That's what I got going for that. So Bad Sheep Yarn will do another advent calendar. Theirs was so nice. It was so fun to open. There's that great big box with all the doors and all that. Theirs was so fun to do. So I will get theirs again. And they're outside, Dawn. They're outside, yes. And I believe that my local yarn store, I believe she has said that she is going to try to do an advent calendar this year. Yeah. Which one, Sue? Some are projects, some have patterns. Bad Sheep Yarn always has a pattern with hers. She had a crochet pattern, she had a knit pattern, so I'm assuming she'll do the same again for hers. I don't think my local yarn shop's going to have patterns with hers. So most of them don't have patterns with them. But that's the fun part about it, is kind of coming up with something you can do with your advent. You know, I have got one more that I'm going to do that blanket. If you recall the blanket I'm going to do, I have to have time to work on it. I have a picture of it in here. And that's the really pretty yarns that I really wanted to work with. I'll show you. I'll show you a picture of it again. I hear children. Look at here. As I'm scrolling through my photos, I just look at this again and I'm like, oh, that was so much fun. Bad Sheep Yarn stuff was so much fun to open that, unbox that. It was so fun. It was so fun. This blanket right here. We're going to make this little blanket right here with my one advent from last year. I just have to have time to get to it. Once I get through these couple of spring markets, I'll have more time on my hands. I'm working on stuff for the spring market in all my spare time. And I'm working on that summer tea, which today, folks, I sat and I crocheted. The kids were here and everything. And I was like, I'm just going to sit and crochet. I'm going to do this because I haven't worked on this top in a couple of days now. And I sat and crocheted and I have fastened off, or I have gotten to the part where I make the arms, the armholes. Okay. I have armholes. So I tried it on this morning. Once I got to the round where I make the arms. So it's a very interesting construction. Let me show you. I'll show you what I'm talking about. You got to look at me for a minute. Okay. So imagine we're making this scoop and it just keeps making a scoop bigger and bigger until we're about here. And the scoop is now coming all the way out to your arms. That's the sleeves. All of this yoke just becomes your sleeve out here. So then you get to a certain round and you're coming around and you skip a bunch of stitches. You just skip a bunch of stitches on the yoke and it makes the sleeve. It's very interesting construction. Very, very interesting construction. So you skip a bunch of stitches and you go from 320 stitches now down to, I think it's 180 some stitches. And now it's just the body. So now just going round and around and around the body. So I tried it on this morning, see if it fit, see what I thought. I think I feel like I could have probably gone up a size, but I don't want to do that because it is superwash merino. It is going to stretch. It's going to have some stretch. So I think it's going to be just fine. My question is boobage. You know, is it going to go around the boobage okay? Which top, Tammy? The summer top I'm making is at Expression Fiber Arts. It's called Kalaheo with a K. Kalaheo. I got it when it was free. I think it's probably going to be like $6 for the pattern. I am loving it though. So now it's just round and around and around and around until it's as long as I want it to be. So yeah, I'm going to get busy with that. Yeah, it's called Kalaheo. Kalaheo. Expression Fiber Arts. Okay. I love it. It's so pretty. And it's fingering weight yarn, so it's very fine. But it's going to be light. Somebody said it's wool. And I'm like, yeah, it's wool, but it's light. It's going to be light and it's going to be kind of airy and it's going to be beautiful for a summer top. And then I also thought that if I didn't like the length of the little sleeve, because it's really just like kind of right in the armpit, you could always go around that sleeve with that same stitch. It's just extended half double crochet. See, there you go. Is it like $6 or something, Tammy? Probably. Like I said, I always pick up her patterns when they're free. Every other week, she has a crochet pattern that's free. On the opposite weeks, it's a knit pattern that's free. And I always try to pick up her patterns. I have a ton of patterns from them. And they're getting ready to do a whole crochet and knit along thing. 7. Okay. Yeah. It's worth it. I mean, it's a nice little pattern. And it's easy. It is easy to do. It really is. Once you get used to the extended half double crochet in the front loop, it's front loop, not back loop. It's front loop. Once you get it going, it's pretty easy to follow. So, and it's turning out beautifully. So get a nice light yarn for summer. That's what I would suggest. This fingering weight yarn, this superwash merino fingering weight, it's like perfect for this. It's perfect. So, yep. Follow Expression Fiber Arts and get her free patterns on Fridays. They're really good patterns. They're by all different designers. Today's pattern, well, she was talking about the, what am I trying to say? She was talking about the stitch along. There's a pattern for a crochet. This one's a blanket, a lap blanket, a crochet or a knit, and they look very similar. And the yarn that they were using for it, all that stuff. So anyhow, good place to get free patterns every Friday. So, all right, I'm going to let you guys go. Next week, we're going to work on that cat glasses holder. Okay, the cat glasses holder. We'll start it, maybe finish it. It shouldn't take too long. It shouldn't take too long at all. It's not going to be that hard. It's like making that one thing, the tulip dish, except it's not as big as the tulip dish. So we should be able to finish it, I would think. All right. Okay, guys, I will see you next time. Let me go see what these children are up to. Clean up the diamond painting mess that's out there. Make sure their keychain is done and they can take it home. All right. Okay. Happy crocheting, knitting, diamond painting, whatever you're doing. Love my pillow. You know, some things I'm kind of like, it's hard to like put them in the sale pile. Do I really want to sell this? Yeah, I'll sell it. I'll sell it. I don't need another little pillow. Okay. See you later. Bye, you guys.